All right, YouTube. Gonna do the kind of more of a word walkthrough of installing this TACCOM bolt release for the AKV from Palomino State Armory. It comes with an instruction manual, but if anyone's like me, I don't really like reading a whole lot of stuff. Even though it was fairly easy to follow, but I didn't really care for it too much. So I'm just going to give you a simple walkthrough of what I did to install this. Obviously, YouTube doesn't allow me to show you entirely what to do, but I can, for the most part, explain it to you. So first off, obviously, make sure the weapon's safe. You're going to take out your spring and your bolt. You're going to remove your hand guards off the front and top here, because you're going to need to be able to remove this whole piece to be able to install this. So first off, what you're going to do is you're going to remove this bolt, and you're going to remove this retention pin with, and I have everything that I removed it with, so this way you all can know, that 3 3/8" punch to get that guy out. When you get this out, sorry, this guy here, there's a spring back behind here for the bolt, for the magazine release. So be careful to catch that when it comes out. And there's also a little block piece as well, right here where my thumb is. And that spring is just right back behind there. You can see it. Okay, so you got 3, 4, 5 different pieces there that come out. And then next, once you get all those out, I'm gonna come up, and when you remove the handguard, there's 2 bolts. See if I can, there they are. There's 2 bolts right there, okay? Those are gonna be T20 to remove those. Oh, and I forgot for that other side bolt here, that's going to be, whoop, that's going to be a T10. Okay. All right. So once you remove those 2 bolts, all this is removed out. Take a little flathead, super gentle. If you got a plastic one that won't break too easily, you can use that. And you're just gonna shimmy this down. This whole piece will come out. When it comes out, sorry for the lighting, this top piece right here is where that bolt release, you can see me kind of pushing on it right there. Sorry. So this piece will come straight out. There'll be a spring in there, so make sure you catch that. And then you'll undo the set screw in here, just like in the old one I have somewhere around here. You'll take that out, and then with your punch, when you go to put this back in, that little block piece, you're gonna push that spring up and out of the way, slide this in, and then the spring will be resting on the top of the little divot here. And then you'll set that set screw back in there. You'll put in that bolt release, the other bolt release piece on top, and then you're gonna slide all this back in together. Now, when you go to put this back in, this does require red Loctite. So I would suggest getting some red Loctite to install that again. Once you get that set in there, to reinstall the mag release here, what I did, I think I just got it from working on something else, I can't remember what it was, but I got the idea to get the spring back in with the block, which is kind of a pain. You kind of have to pinch this down and hold it in place, and with your other hand, run, it wasn't this one, but it was a different one. I ran this partially through so I could take that pin get it in place, and then with a block, I was able to slowly tap that back in, and that would push out that Allen wrench to get it back in place. As soon as I got it set in a little bit, I would actually insert a magazine in place, and I was able to remove the sorry, I'm doing this all on the phone. I was able to pull out the Allen wrench and get that pin the rest of the way in there. Just tap it in there with this punch. Don't try and smash it in there with a hammer or something else. Use the punch, take your time, get it in there right the first time, okay? So, and then got everything else put back in place. Wasn't, again, too complicated. It just took a little bit of time, but I didn't really like the fact there's not really a lot of videos on how to take any of this stuff apart on the YouTube that I could find. And again, the instructions on this, I would say could be, could do with some pictures, but did what it did. But I'm really happy with this. I really like it. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hopefully we'll get some other parts for it and do another install on, I think there's another one for like a really cool mag release that I saw. That'd be another fun one. All right, thanks guys. If you got questions, throw it in the comment section and let me know.